Good morning guys, I'm Chris and welcome back to another video. So today I thought about bringing you guys with me along my day because I have a lot of things to do. So instead of this video being a sit down video and talk to you guys about the crazy and weird ways that I save money, I just thought I'll do it while going along my day, and I'm hitting two birds with one stone. So I guess we should start with food because I'm eating breakfast at the moment. So there was a time that I would always cook because cooking your own meal is so much cheaper compared to buying from somewhere else or Ubering for your own food. When I rationalize this to myself, I always think about a pack of drumsticks with 8 pieces and it's only $5. And I eat 2 pieces per meal with rice. So if I bring that for lunch at work, that will cost me $2 per meal. Let's just say $2 including the rice and etc. But if I buy lunch from work, that will be $8. So if I work 5 days a week and I bring my own lunch compared to buying lunch at work every day, it will actually save me $30. So to put this into perspective, how far your $30 will go, my grocery shopping for 1 week for one person is actually $40. So $30 is really worth saving if all you have to do is bring your own lunch to work every day. But of course, it's not every day that you're in the mood to cook, right? So what I did was I cook in batches. Like I would cook a big batch of spaghetti and that would last me 4 meals. But of course, there are moments that you don't have anything to bring to work because the night before you were just tired after work, you weren't cooking. But I do have a backup food. I did have backup food all the time, and this was one of it. So this is like microwavable rice. You microwave it for 90 minutes and it's ready to eat. Sometimes I eat it by itself or I eat it with egg, but you can definitely eat it by itself because it has flavor. This is my favorite flavor, tomato and basil rice. It's got the right amount of calories, I guess, but maybe not the nutrients. Like I said, it's not the healthiest. And also I would eat tuna because at work we get free bread, so I would toast like 2 pieces of bread and I would eat it on top. So it's not really the greatest meal out there, but you know, I was a broke ass person and I would rather eat like this shitty food compared to going to the cafe and spending $8.50. I'm back and I look more human now because I did my face compared to earlier. That was my just woke up face. But before I go, I'm gonna show you the outfit of the day. So this is my dress. It's a really cute like summery dress. My friend actually gave me this because she went to Australia and she had like friends. She had like clothes left over that she couldn't bring, so she gave it to me. And this jacket was also a gift from my sister. I have my bag. I'm gonna quickly show you what's inside my bag. So aside from the usual phone, wallet, and keys, I always bring with me my reusable container because I'm actually having lunch with my sister and my brother-in-law, and every time we go out I always have leftover food. And instead of asking the restaurant for a takeaway container, which is plastic, I always bring one so that I reduce my plastic waste. I don't want to create any more plastic waste. And also, I'm bringing some reusable bags, that and that. I'm bringing 2 because after lunch we're going to Kmart and I'm gonna start my Christmas shopping. Hi. I'm back at home now. After lunch, I actually went to someone's house in Petone because I bought a secondhand drill. And that's my tip number 2, is to buy secondhand whenever you can. So this is what I bought. It's really heavy. It's an electric drill, and I decided to buy secondhand for drills because we're not builders. We don't need anything really heavy duty. We're only going to use this drill maybe once or twice a year, and I read somewhere that drills are one of the expensive things people buy that they end up not using at all. So that's why I decided to buy secondhand. When I was living by myself, I furnished the entire flat mostly with secondhand furniture, and that saved me a lot of money. I remember my friend before, when she moves houses, she tells me that it almost drains her entire bank account because I guess she buys new furniture because, you know, you're at a new place, you want new furniture. All my furniture at my old flat was secondhand. And also when we moved to this new house, we bought this house actually around maybe 2+ years ago. I asked my husband, would you like new furniture? And he said, no, we're not gonna spend any money, we're gonna spend zero money. So what we did, we just pack up all my old furniture, and that's what we have now in the new house. So I'm just gonna go quickly around the living room and show you guys our secondhand furniture. So this shelf back here, we actually got this for free. It's a real sturdy, heavy bookshelf, and it was like at Ray's old place, so we just brought it over. This dining table, this I got for $150. It has 6 chairs. It's a big table. This was also secondhand. I have some poof chairs. These I got secondhand as well. I can't remember. I think it was $25 for both. Oh, and if you watch my kitchen transformation video, I asked you guys what should I do with the I had a big table. It was used for like a dumping site, and I asked if I should give it away or cut the legs off. So this is what we did. We cut the legs off. And thanks to Brad, that's Ray's best friend. I don't know if he will watch this video. Sometimes he does. So thanks, Brad. Thanks for cutting the table. I don't know why my voice was like that. There's still a lot of secondhand furniture around the house, but I'm not gonna go through all of it because this will be a very long video. Oh, last but not least, this TV stand. So this TV stand, I bought it actually for $50. We're not using it anymore, so I'm gonna resell that, and that actually retails for $500. So my next broke ass tip on saving money revolves around rubbish bags. Rubbish bags here in New Zealand are not free. So these are the bags. These are $2.50. I did the math. If you use one of these per week, you will spend $130. So back when I was living by myself, I saved so much money when I was living by myself, and that's the beauty because you're by yourself, it's all your own rules and no one will tell you otherwise. I live in the bottom flat and the landlady lived in the upper flat, and I noticed that she would use one rubbish bag per week. And of course, if you use one per week, this bag is huge. You're not gonna fill it up. She only filled it up like half. And every Thursday, that's when the collection day is. So every Wednesday night, your trash should already be outside. So what I did was I would go out at night, open her bag, and I would put my rubbish in it. So my rubbish would be something that size, something that small. So I would just sneak it into hers. For that whole year, I spent $0 on rubbish bags. But now that I don't live by myself, I live with my husband Ray and my flatmate Arnell. I think we use one bag per month or every 5 weeks. We don't use a lot, and the reason for that is because we have a compost bin. Having a compost bin, I think, slashes our rubbish in half because we put our fruit and vegetable peelings, we put eggshells. You can actually put like your hair or like your nails, but we don't bother with that. And it's also useful because we have a garden. We have a front garden, a back garden. We have a lot of trees, a lot of leaves, and all those leaves we put in the compost bin. Like we have some dead branches here. I should put that in the compost bin. So this is our front lawn. Sorry, it's a bit messy, and sorry for the noise. That's the traffic, ignore it. And this is where our compost bin sits. So we've been living in this house for 2+ years, and that's how old this compost bin is, and we've never filled it up. Sometimes we do, sometimes we fill it up to this because we have a lot of garden waste, but eventually it goes down because it just decomposes, and this guy right here saves us a lot of money. Hi! So
this is why I think girls shouldn't be allowed to drive cars.
Well, what are you on about? Well, don't mind him. It's the next day now, and last night we actually went to a semi-formal event, and this is one of my tips. Last night I did my own hair and makeup, and one of my tips is to DIY everything. Like, I never spend for any of like the girly stuff. I know it is very expensive to be a girl, especially here in New Zealand, because labor here, if you pay for those services, it's really expensive. So I've learned how to shape my own eyebrows. I've taught myself how to perm my eyelashes. I do my own nails. Ta-da! I actually never used to do my nails, but because I bite my nails, I do them now so that I don't bite my nails ever. And I think the one thing that saves me so much money, like upwards of like hundreds of dollars, is that I have my very own laser hair device. So my armpits are completely hairless. I don't have a mustache anymore. If you ask Ray, he noticed my mustache before. And my legs I still have hair on my legs, but it's like very few and far between. So yeah, that's my tip. You DIY everything. Oh, and one more thing. Ray saves a lot of money because I learned how to cut his hair.
That's true, yes.
Yeah, we're both very cheap people. I think everything I learned it from YouTube, like braiding my hair or curling my hair or doing my own makeup. We're so lucky, like in this day and age, you can just Google anything. There are videos that will teach you, and yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. You can teach yourself anything. It's one of my philosophies in life. It's on my mood board. It says, what does it say? I can always learn new things and think new thoughts.
Get that body that you always wanted.
I don't mean this video to turn inspirational, but before I came to New Zealand, when I was in Philippines, I never knew all these things. And when I came to New Zealand, of course, everything is expensive here, so I was forced to learn all these things. So what I'm trying to say is that if I can do it, I'm not really like the most intelligent person out there. If I can teach Ray is nodding. So if I can teach myself all these things, then so can you. So can you. Ray's cooking dinner, yay! I'm gonna leave the kitchen because Ray is distracting me. But anyway, another weird thing I did, and this was back when see, I told you who was distracting me. But back when I was living by myself, and this was out of laziness more than anything, and it just resulted to me saving money. But I would do my laundry once a month, and this was possible because of the nature of my work. Because I work in the hospital, we wear scrub suits. That's provided by the hospital. They wash the scrub suits. So I go to work with my street clothes and go home to work with my street clothes. And so I would just wear my clothes like 10 minutes in a day. So I would wear the same outfit, the same top, the same bottom for 5 days for the whole week. So I didn't have a lot of laundry, and I just made sure that I had enough underwear. So I would just do my laundry once a month. That saves me on water, that saves me on electricity, and that saved me on effort. But now that I'm living with Ray, he goes through a lot of clothes. We do laundry once a week, so I've said goodbye to those carefree days when I did laundry once a month. So I'm gonna end the video right here. I feel like this has been a long video. Of course, there are so many more things I do that save me money. Let me know in the comments below if you're interested. I can do a second or a third video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Turn on post notifications. I hope you're having a great day so far, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Say goodbye to Ray!